Very good morning, everyone. I'm delighted to welcome you all to our online student induction program. Today, we have the honor of hosting a distinguished guest who is a leader in the field of technology and innovation. On behalf of our management, principals of RMK Group of Institutions, deans, head of departments, and faculty members, I'm extending a warm welcome to Mr. Dipendra Shekhawat, Principal Architect. Mr. Dipendra plays a pivotal role in shaping the future of technology through automation. His insights and experiences are sure to offer us valuable perspectives as we embark on our academic and professional journey. We express our biggest gratitude for accepting our invitation to deliver today's keynote speech on Introduction to Artificial Intelligence, Robotic Process Automation, and its application. Let us all give a warm virtual round of applause to Mr. Dipendra.
Let me just start with the introduction of Chief Guest. It is with great honor that I introduce our Chief Guest, Mr. Dipendra Shekhawat, a visionary and leader in the field of AI RPA automation. With a remarkable career spanning of 14 years, he has made significant contributions that have shaped the future of AI RPA automation. Without further ado, let us get started. Mr. Dipendra sir, I would like to invite you to take the stage and share your thoughts on specific topic AI, RPA, and its applications.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everyone, for such a warm welcome. Good morning, all, and excited to be on this. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to share my thoughts with the students. I am very privileged to take this topic because this is a buzzword and the boom everywhere in the industry, right? There would be no one who doesn't know this term AI. I can very sure that everybody has got introduced to this in some or other way, right? So the topic and the agenda of today's session is we will cover introduction to AI, what exactly AI is, what are the fields of AI, machine learning, deep learning, all that stuff. It will be a very introductory session, but more focused on RPA, robotic process automation, and its application. And this is the agenda. As I told you, I'll cover the introduction to AI, the very first topic and very first section of this webinar, and then we'll start why you need RPA and why RPA is important, or why it is one should pursue RPA as a career. Then we will touch base upon the overview of RPA, where it is used, what are the applications, what are the industries that are leveraging RPA. Then we will explore various RPA platforms available out there. And out of the platforms, RPA platforms, we will deep dive into Automation Anywhere. That is one of the top 3 RPA platform, which is used enterprise-wide. Then I'll share you the learning resources. If someone is interested into learning and exploring further, I'll share the learning resources. After that, we will also talk about the certifications available, because certification are key resources when it comes to validating your skills, right? Anybody can learn something, but there should be some criteria. As in your colleges, you have degree. Once you give your exam, you get the degree. So that is your credential. That is your validation of your academics or skills. Similarly, we will deep dive and we'll see what are the available certifications are there and which you can choose and stand out from others. Then I will also cover amalgamation of RPA and AI, how these two technologies correlate and coexist and complement each other in performing certain tasks. And at the end, obviously, we'll have Q&A. So now you must be wondering, who am I to talk to you and guide you through this? So this is my brief intro. I think already ma'am have covered it, but I'll just give it a brief shot. So overall, I have 14 years of industry experience, and into RPA and automation and AI, it is 4 years. I have worked with product-based companies, also service-based companies. Currently, I'm working with GSK as a principal architect, where I design solutions for the businesses, like intelligent automation solution. For example, in my team, we create software bots that can help business to achieve efficiency in their processes. And I'm also leading team and mentoring the team. I got a master certified into RPA. I am also a community top voice 2 times on LinkedIn. And I'm a most valuable professional or most valuable pathfinder, what they call Automation Anywhere. So I recently got this for my exceptional contribution to the community. And I also create content in my free time during my weekends and off hours. I create content with a brand name called RPA Feed. And I also conduct sessions, one-on-one sessions. If someone needs clarity or consultation regarding the career or RPA and automation space, Then I also conduct sessions on TopMed. TopMed is a platform which gives us that option to book one-on-one sessions with the needed persons. So I'm ranked top 1 there into automation and RPA space. You're starting your engineering. Everybody must be interested like into different fields of engineering. Some might be in computer science, some might be mechanical, some might be electrical. So with that, like, but these technologies are relevant to everybody. If you decide to go in any field in your respective zone, like mechanical or industrial or any other field, still these technologies would be relevant. You can make a difference by knowing these technologies in your respective area. It doesn't have that you should need a coding or you should be working only in software industry in order to use these or excel at these things. With that, let me start with artificial intelligence. What is artificial intelligence? In brief, it is just a branch of a computer science that is focused on performing certain tasks that require human intelligence. So that any task that a human is performing, a machine can also perform through this concept. So that is very basic definition of AI, right? The task can include any problem solving, reasoning skills, or any understanding a natural language like your chat GPT does. For example, everybody might have used chat GPT. You write a simple English query to chat GPT and it responds back, right? So that is how it is able to do that. Because of AI, it is able to understand, transform your query into logical grouping, and then able to fetch the data based on the training it had. That's in a nutshell all about artificial intelligence. Then you'll come to a question, then how the AI got evolved. AI is not a new term. In 1950, I mean, there are applications of AI. There has a lot of work done in AI in the past, but all because of ChatGPT. It was such a revolution, and it was exposed to a mass audience or a general public, right? Everybody can were able to use easily through their fingertips, through their mobile, right? So that was the time around 2022. Everybody got a flavor of AI, or able to see they are using AI. Until the advent of ChatGPT, also AI was getting used. It was already programmed in a lot of software applications, but it got fame after ChatGPT, right? So the concept is not new. There are a lot of AI programs were written in 1950. Algorithms were there, but it got fame after ChatGPT exposed it to mass audience. And also in the past, there were not many advanced computers or advanced computing power GPUs that we have today. So that is also one of the reasons. So it is exponentially growing now. Every day there is something new happening in the world of AI. So that's how AI got evolved. Moving to the next slide, it's like what are the types of AI? It's a broad classification of AI. One is narrow AI, which is specifically designed for tasks like facial recognition. For example, if you log into your phone and you have kept facial lock, like facial recognition lock. So that's the narrow AI is the technology behind it. Then voice assistant, Siri or Google Assistant, Google Voice. And then we have a general AI, which mimics human intelligence. It is more aligned to RPA. I'll come to that in the later. But now just imagine this as a general AI is like whatever human is doing, it is able to mimic across different activities. That is general AI. Then super intelligent AI. It is at the moment theoretical AI. For it is believed that there would be some system which will surpass human intelligence in all aspects. So there will be some physical walking, talking robot which will outperform a human in every aspect of it. And you are already seeing some of its applications. Like there are certain videos which explains AI program is playing a chess better than human. AI program is playing table tennis better than human. I mean, they are not able to beat AI. There are such scenarios. It's already happening, and we are not far where we would be seeing such robots around us. With that, let me move on to the next. So how we correlate these. Look, AI, if you imagine AI is a bigger layer, under that we have ML, and then we have deep learning. So AI is as I told, it's a bigger branch, bigger umbrella, you can say, under which machine learning is a subset of AI. Machine learning is just a subset of AI that uses certain algorithms to train on certain data and perform activity as per the training. In machine learning also, there are deep branches like unsupervised, supervised, reinforcement learning. There are a lot of things, but as part of this introduction session, I'm not going to deep dive into it. It will be too much overwhelming for you guys. So just understand it from the basic concepts. For example, artificial intelligence is a larger umbrella, larger portion, and then machine learning is just a subset of one of the branches of AI. Then deep learning is again subset of machine learning. In deep learning, what we have certain algorithms where we are basically it's a amalgamation of neural networks. There are different types of neural networks. So that help the software program to learn based on the behavior of the document and stuff like that. So this is the correlation between these terms. So I wanted to bring your attention to this slide so that you can easily able to relate these three terms. What is machine learning now? Machine learning, again, as we discussed in our previous slide, that it's a subset of AI and that learns from certain data and it improves over the time as per the refined data set it gets. Okay. So for example, I have one document. Let's say how I put it up. Okay. Let's say you have filled your application forms while entering into the college. So there must be a lot of application forms, and there might be for different branches, different sections would be there in the form. So I will design a system, a software bot, which to which I will train that on a machine. I'll put it on a machine learning algorithm. I'll train it with the different samples of the forms, and then at some point in time, it will be able to learn. So if this type of document came, it is for computer science. If this type of document came, it is for mechanical, let's say. So the more refined data you provide to the algorithm, the more refined results you will get. So this is one of the branch or a subset of AI. That's how we use it. We also use this in RPA also, that I will show you. You will be able to relate more when you see some examples later down the session. Then we have deep learning, as I also showed you in my previous slide, back to back, where we showed the association of AI, ML, and deep learning. So deep learning again is a subset of machine learning that utilizes neural networks. So there are RRN and CNNs, convolutional network, neural network, and recurrent neural network that have some enhanced AI capabilities. With those, we perform deep learning on certain data sets. For example, image recognition or speech recognition, or if you're Tesla driving, autonomous driving, all those are the applications of deep learning. Then we have NLP. NLP is natural language processing. It's a field of AI that focuses on interaction between computer and human through natural language. This is a perfect example of your ChatGPT or Gemini or Microsoft Copilot, if you have used them. I am sure ChatGPT, everybody must have used it. If not, Gemini or Cloud or Copilot, Microsoft Copilot. But all those are example of NLP. They take text, or they take your input in the form of a natural language, and then they give you a results back again in the understandable language. So this is one of the concept that is applied behind the scene. So again, you can see applications of NLP includes chatbot. If you have to design certain chatbot and integrate it with one of the website, you might also be have experienced this while purchasing something in Amazon and then following up with a chatbot, right? The support chatbot. So all that are applications of NLP. We have this topic, like I have included this topic just to let you know how it is revolutionizing different fields. So health sector, pharma, it's one of the prominent sector where AI is transforming by diagnostic, treatment planning, and patient care. For example, in pharma industry, people, before finding a vaccine or before arriving at a drug or discovering any medicine, there is a lot of study, there is a lot of sample collection, there's a lot of study analysis being done. So that used to be a lot of manual activity there. So AI is definitely helping a lot there. So that is how it is revolutionizing every field, not only medicine, but healthcare is very beneficial because we want to quickly discover medicines and the root cause for all the disease so that we can treat better to all humans. So this is very prominent field where AI is playing an important role. Driving innovation. You already know about this. There is a self-driving car. Yeah, obviously in India it is not yet successful, but in India also there are a lot of test runs done with Tata being involved and Tesla already into the market or into the game, right? They are leading by far. So again, why this is, I mean, because of the computing power of AI, because of the advancements in AI, we are able to make it possible. Whatever seems to be impossible or just imaginable at some point a few years back, now we are able to achieve that. We have a successful demonstrations of all these stuff. Smart mobility. So basically, again, traffic management system, self-driving autonomous vehicles. These are some of the benefits, or I would say advancement in the field of AI. So that's how I'm presenting to you few of the examples. Coming to a topic called responsible AI. So with whenever there is a technology advancement or whenever there is a something good happening, there is a evil to it. There is something bad actors also are there in the society. So we should pledge to use AI or any technology for the benefit of good. We should always use AI responsibility. So there are certain acts, if you are aware about, if you follow tech news and all, so you might be knowing there is a EU AI Act where they have impose certain restrictions on the usage of AI, and they want you to have certain guidelines if you are using AI solutions. So responsible AI is such one of the thing, and there are always biases. For example, if there is a software application which I have coded, it might be based on certain learning or certain perception it got into. It will have bias, right? It will not always give specific factual answers. Not always. Most of the time it gives, but sometime it might give you incorrect data. So that is one thing. Then privacy concerns are there, impact on employment, because so now if AI is able to automate a lot of stuff, then why do we need the staff? I mean, for that. So I mean, we should implement the solution in such a way that it enables user rather than taking away the jobs. So we have to categorize what work we want our bots or AI to do, and what other works the human, where it involves more creativity or human intelligence to that extent. Then we divide those sort of while implementing the solutions, or by designing the solutions. Transforming learning. It is really transforming the way how people used to get trained. Education is one of the field where AI is again transforming a lot. And the future possibilities. When we learn about any technology, we are, as a human, we are always keen to know or curious to know 5 years down the line what would happen to this technology. But with AI, with so much boom in AI and so much advancement and so much to show in the real world, the possibilities are definitely endless. We should, if not now, I mean, we will already miss the train if we are not educating ourselves on AI, because in every application now there is an AI. So that would be my advice. So everybody should at least get themselves acquainted with AI. Right now you are in the college, you get time also. So you should focus on upskilling yourself, take a basic AI course and just familiarize with the concepts. Challenges and opportunity. At present, we have, what are the challenges in adopting AI? I mean, as I called out, ethical challenges of using responsible AI. We don't have enough skilled professionals. So there is a huge demand in this area for skilled professionals. And we do have certain technical limitations as well. And then to address these challenges, we need a collaboration between academics like schools, industry, and policymakers. So it is a combined effort from all the three areas. Okay, now moving to the next topic. So before even going there, like before even starting, I teach you like what is RPA and all that stuff. I would want your attention here. So why do you need to learn RPA as a career, or why you should consider RPA as your career choice? So the answer is very simple. I'll show you some facts and the numbers. So first is job market and demand. So RPA job market and the demand of RPA is going to be $30 billion by 2028. 2028 is not far, right? 4 years down the line. Not even 4 years, 3.5 years. So recent market analysis that being done by some of the firms, so they state that the growth projections of RPA are at CAGR of 30%. And the market is going to touch $30 billion by 2028. Obviously, right? One of the best reason to learn RP. Then I have more growth and opportunities. So according to the LinkedIn emerging job report, RPA related roles have seen a 40% growth annually. 40% annually growth rate in job postings related to RPA and automation space. There is one more reason to learn RPA. And these are few of the roles you can take when in RPA and automation space. Like you can be a junior RPA developer, senior RPA developer who would be designing complex projects, mentoring developers. Then you can, after acquiring certain experience, you can move to architect, where you design comprehensive RPA solutions. I used to do this, and I'm also doing it to some extent, because now my role is kind of a consultant, architect, engineering manager, a lot of mix, right? I not only work on RPA and automation, I also look after other custom software development and everything. So mine is a mix of most of these roles. But this is up to you. As an individual, you can go into one particular field and get expert into that field. So these are the available options. If you are not interested into being manager, like being people manager or managing a RPA project, and you are also not interested into development role of RPA, then we have testing roles also in RPA. So there are a lot of developers who are designing a solution who is going to test them. So we need testers also. We need a business analyst who will gather requirements, speak to business and get the requirement for us. So we have those kind of roles as well. Now the question might be coming. So RPA is there since long. Now it might be saturated. There is a industry in industry. There is a question going around, like, is RPA dead? No, RPA is still worth starting. This is the best time, because now with so much advancement in the technology in the field of AI, you can easily create a lot of solutions combining with RPA plus AI, and it's adding real value to the businesses. So the answer is yes. It has high demand, it has high career growth, impactful work, and the field will offer you continuous learning. You have to learn continuously to stay in the game. So it is a lot of exciting if you are a problem solver, if you like challenges, and if you feel excited about the technology and usage and the trends of it, then definitely RPA is for you. Now, coming to the topic. So I've set the context why you must think RPA as a career. So now, overview of RPA. What is RPA? Before getting into the theoretical concepts, I would like to show you a demo.
At one time, her job was totally tiring, completely complicated, and rather repetitive. Gathering things from this system and that, cutting and pasting invoice data from spreadsheets and documents, doing everything by herself. At home, this put her ficus in a frenzy and traumatized her turtle. It was not a happy scene. But that all changed when Sam's company adopted RPA. What's that, you ask? It's Robotic Process Automation. With RPA, you can create software bots. We call them digital workers. They record and mimic human digital actions and set them up to do simple, repetitive tasks for you. They can do things like copying and pasting information from different applications, reading and verifying invoice data, organizing spreadsheets, and much more. It didn't take long to set up, and soon Sam got her own team of digital coworkers who could do the things that she dreads. All those time-consuming, repetitive, and mundane things. Things that are holding her back from doing what she feels is going to add more value to her work. This is the power of intelligent automation, and it lets you work smarter, not harder. With RPA, Sam is able to focus on key initiatives critical to the business and collaborate better with her team. All of this made her very productive and definitely happy. Think of digital coworkers as the team to automate and accelerate your organization's business processes. So workers just like Sam can have time to focus on the important things at work, and even more importantly, the things at home.
So that was a pictorial representation or a graphical representation of what RPA can do and how it can help human, right? Now we'll jump to our definition. What is RPA? The term RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation. RPA is a technology that help you to get rid of repetitive and rule-based tasks. For example, I am as a person, daily I log into my whenever I go to my work, I log into certain system. My job is to look at the Excel, look at the email, and then paste that data in some other system. pull it from here, put it there. So every work which is rule based, where we can apply logic, that all can be automated. So RPA will mimic my action. As per me, it will do that job. So we'll break it into different entities. Robotic process automation. The robotic is a entity that has capability to mimic the human action. Then process is a sequence of steps. For example, if you want to go to your college and read a book from your library, so there will be a process, series of steps involved. You'll first go to your college gate, show your I-card, then they will authorize you, like you are a student of this college. They will let you enter, then you'll find where is the floor where library is located, and then you'll go there, make some entry, and then find the book in the shelf. So that is the sequence of steps. That is one process, right? So similarly, these processes where businesses do certain thing in their day-to-day job. For example, if I relate it with your college, there is in college staff, there is someone who take admissions through forms or give receipts, and then do a data entry of those receipts, physical receipts, to online format. So that part can be automated. That part can be which a person is doing repetitively, and there's no interest in that work. It is a monotonous work. So that part we can let bot do, and while the person can focus on a decision making or more engaging kind of a work, not just repetitive. So in order to get rid of all that repetitive work, we can use RPA. We can build bots. What RPA is not. People know what is RPA, but sometimes people get confused in this. RPA is not walking or talking robot, which we call humanoid. It is not a warehouse robots. I mean, it has nothing to do with a physical robot. You might be seeing there are restaurants where robots are serving you. That's not an RPA. RPA is just a technology, and it helps you create software bots. Those bots will work on your computer systems, not physically. And it's definitely not a replacement for human. It enables human to do more work. Then we'll talk about evolution of RPA. So RPA is nothing new. The term got its significance after 2013 or 2014. Around that time, it got boom, or 2016 was the exact year where it actually boomed. But as we enter into the fourth industrial revolution, RPA will be the driver of the solution along with AI. So during 1990, during that era, there was automation for UI testing. So if we want to build certain web page and we want to test certain actions, there was an automation UI framework for that. Then it evolved, and then banking started using it. So in banking and insurance domain, we were using automations around 2000. Then in 2010, it was called as enterprise automation. A lot of ERPs, SAP, all those sort of applications were getting automated. There were a lot of use cases, and now automation is a service, is a concept. So now not only large organizations or enterprise are availing this, now even small, medium businesses can also get benefit or can leverage these automations. So that's how we have navigated so far. And next, the future is RPA and AI. And why do we need RPA? So I have listed few of the benefits of RPA. So definitely it helps you to increase execution speed. If I create a bot, and if I am doing certain tasks, bot will outperform me, because I mean it is very fast. Since it's a machine and it's a technology, human has his own limitation when it comes to speed. So if you have coded it right, RPA bot can process 10 orders in a minute, where a human would take 10 minutes to process that same order, reducing process execution cost. So since it is doing the work efficiently and fast, if 2 or 3 employees were doing that work, so a single bot can take care of that. Obviously, we are not highlighting to reduce human users here. I mean, we can give that type of a monotonous and a boring work in nature to the bots, and human can focus on more interactive work. That is always the idea. It enhances accuracy. If we have if we have written or instructed machine, it will perform in that way. There are no margin for error until and unless we have coded something wrong. But with human, there might be some errors, right? If you are not feeling well today, if you are not in your 100% mood to work, so that time there are margin for errors. Then scaling. I want to scale my bots. For example, now my bot is processing 10 orders, but I want it to process 20 or 30 orders or 50 orders. Then I'll just scale it up. I can easily scale it up without doing much code changes to run it on different machine and do parallel processing. And it will be parallelly processing those, and I'll get done more in less time. So that easy scaling is available, not with human. If some human is working on something, you have to find the same skilled resource, same skilled individual. The hiring process take times and all, a lot of stuff is there. Still, you'll not get exact match. And then availability. Bots are available 24/7 across 365 days. Entire year, they can work tirelessly because they are machine. They're not human. But human require some holidays, some gap, some rest. So yeah, so those are the benefits of using RPA. It increases productivity, boosts employee morale, because I don't want to focus on those repetitive or those monotonous kind of a work. I can get free from myself from that kind of a work. Bot let take it over, and then I can focus on other work, which is actually I am enjoying, and also it is adding value to my organization. Last but not the least, rapid development. So it will not take you months or a year to build these bots. There are a lot of platforms available. You can easily build bots within few weeks. So that is also one of the factor why the adoption of RPA is increasing. It helps you, it very rapidly you can develop your bots. Where RPA is used, you must be wondering, I should put it this way, where not? I mean, there might be hardly any industries or functions where RPA is not leveraged now. It is almost everywhere, right from your customer service, accounting, supply chain, healthcare, human resource, or your financial institutes. Everywhere, financial services functions, everywhere you will find RPA doing some stuff. In finances, mostly it is like reconciliation work. Finance and accounting, there are a lot of reconciliation needed, right? You have to match the invoices, you have to compare the data, you have to reconcile a lot of activities. So those are very boring tasks in nature, very boring and repetitive tasks in nature. So that we can build bots for it. Customer service is perfect example, where if a call center agent is answering to your query and he needs to fetch some data from different sources to look for information related to you, then I mean, while he is speaking to it, rather than putting on you on hold, he can just within a click of a button, his bot, he can invoke a bot, and that bot will fetch all that information for that agent and display it on the screen. It will make his life easy. So that is one of the example. Similarly, in human resource, we have a lot of if some organization announce any opening, there are hundreds and thousands of people applying to that opening. So for a human HR, it is very difficult to shortlist and go through all the applications. Rather than he will build a bot, he'll do the first level screening using the bot, and then the shortlisted profiles he will go through. So that's few of the examples. It's not possible to cover them all in deep dive. So I've tried to touch base upon all these in a brief manner. Now, coming to the RPA platforms. So there are a lot of RPA platforms available out there in the market. Some are enterprise level, some are open source. So as you see in the left-hand side, these are the core RPA vendors: UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, WorkFusion. These are few of the names I'm taking. So these are the core RPA vendors. Then the generalist. So these are generalist instead of here WorkFusion. Here also in this segment, Microsoft Power Automate is also coming now. It has already come. It has Microsoft is investing heavily into their RPA software, which is Power Automate, and they are projecting as a power platform. The complete power platform is their low code, no code solution and automation solution. Then we have open source. These are few of the open source RPA platforms: Robocorp, Robot Framework. It is Python based framework. Automagica, Tag UI. We have some specialists doing certain special tasks into very niche into RPA itself. Further subcategorized into certain piece of work. So they are specialists. They are generalists. That means they are catered to almost every kind of use case. And today we will look upon Automation Anywhere as a platform. And then RPA, these are process mining tools. They help you to identify opportunities. For example, you are doing certain manual work. They help you to understand that which task can be automated. So they help you mine your process. So these, as I was calling out, these are the enterprise platforms. So now, as a student, if you want to learn, so you are a student now, but after 3 years or 4 years down the line, you will move towards the corporate journey, or someone will start their own entrepreneurship journey. Whatever you do, the money, or you want to make money out after completing your college, right? Most of them, or who doesn't like to make money? So enterprise platforms are the one which will create jobs. So because in enterprise you are creating some solutions and it is benefiting their business processes and they're helping them to generate revenue. So you should focus on learning enterprise platform first rather than open source. Open source also you can try, but your first preference from securing a job perspective, your skill set should be picking up any of the one enterprise platform which is well known or which stands in top 5. So at the moment, these are our top 4s. As this list is from Gartner. Gartner releases every year, it releases the list of leaders, visionaries. So these are the top 4: UiPath, Automation Anywhere, Microsoft's Power Automate, and Blue Prism. So if you choose any among these, the chances are that you will get opportunities to work. Today we'll cover Automation Anywhere. Once you learn any of these tools, switching to another platform is not a big deal. It's not a challenge because the basic core fundamentals remain same. For example, if you learn Python, it is not hard for you. Or so for if you in your college academics, I'm not sure if there might be an introduction to C or C++. If you learn C or C++, it is not hard for you to jump to C# or Java because the core fundamental remains same. Or no matter any other technology later on, like Python also. So similarly, if you learn any of the one platform and gain your expertise into it, learning another and switching to another is not a challenge. And that's how I advise to everybody whom I interact. You should be expert in one at least, and then learn as your secondary skill set, learn other tools also. So now we'll deep dive into Automation Anywhere. Automation Anywhere was one of the first company to launch cloud RPA. Until their product, it was all on-prem. There was no cloud RPA. Now Automation Anywhere has a platform known as Automation 360 or A360 that is completely a cloud RPA platform, meaning you just need a laptop. You can access it via a web URL. And you just need one installation of your exe, which connects your control room to your machine to execute the bots. That is it. Only one small plugin is needed to install, and you can access and build your automations. So what the platform offers, it offers you different sections or different areas like RPA workspace, where you can build your bots, discovery bot to identify which processes can be automated, document automation. It's an intelligent IDP solution. IDP is intelligent document processing. So if you have a lot of invoices or any document that you want to extract data from and put it in some system, so for that you can use document automation. Then we have automation copilot. So for example, if you are automating certain tasks and let's say automation has steps from 1 to 10, but at number 8 step, you need some human to review or validate it, whether the bot has done right or not. So bot will execute from number 1 to 8. At 8 point, it will display a form or something, like it will seek for human approval. So this is the data. Do you approve? So then human in the loop, HITL concept. So human in the loop comes into picture. Human will review the work, or it will take control of approving or rejecting that particular request. So as soon as I approve or reject, according to that, the workflow will proceed further. If I approve, it will go to 9 and 10 and perform the automation. So in order to cater to the use cases that involve human as well as bot working together, for that concept, Automation Anywhere has a concept of automation copilot. Then we have API task. So you can create your bots as API task that independently run on some runner machines, VM machines, and give you the execution. They are very fast in nature. We have bot store, where you can get reusable components for a lot of your needs. For example, if you want to download data or read Excel in certain format, or want to convert your Excel to or CSV to JSON. So some utilities are already built based on the scenarios. So you can get that data, or easily you can download those files. Some are free. Most of them are free. Some of them are paid extensions or utilities. You can download and use it directly in your bot code. So for that, we have bot store, similarly to your Google store or app store in iOS. Then we have connector builder. So connector builder is like, there are n number of actions available to code your bot. If you find something is not available and still you want, you can create your own custom logic for that and connector for that. So that provision is also available. Time for hands-on now. So let me log into this platform and show you how to build a simple bot. We will start with a hello world bot as we do it in any of the technology. It's a community edition, free version, which you can also use. I'll show you how you can get access to this. So at the end of the session, I'll share certain links. So this will be one of the link. If you log in, if you go to this web page, community edition, and you type in your name and details, and you click on get free community edition, you will get a link of this control room with the credentials, with login details and password on your email, and then you can directly log into the community edition. This is how easy it is to get access to the platform. So once you get access to the community edition, you will see something like that, but this icon will not be green. It will be not green ticked for you. Green tick means I have established this control room's connection with my device so that I can run my bots on this particular device. So all you have to do is you have to click here, and this wizard will navigate you to install a utility. It will automatically install a utility for you. You just need to do click, next, nothing else. Or it will automatically download the utility and it will ask you to run that utility. Post that, it will just connect with your local computer or whatever device you give it here. And once the connection is established, it will show you the green tick. So post that only you will be able to run your bots. If this is not green, if there is not a green tick present, you will not be able to run your bot. So this is the interface. This is the community edition. There is an enterprise edition also. Since this is community edition, it has limited features and it is available to learn for the students and anyone who is interested to learn the technology. So this platform is exposed for them to practice and learn certain concepts to their bot. But you will not get all the features that we get in enterprise edition, because obviously that has a license associated with it and it is used for actual production use cases. So once you go to here in the home page in the home page landing page, you are able to see robotic process automation, cognitive automation, analytics, and digital assistant automation copilot. So there are links basically to these different capabilities. If you go at home, you see all your automations if you have developed some. And this is the tab which I was talking about, RPA workspace. This is where you will see all your bots, files, and folders. So I keep on creating content on my YouTube channel. That's why you find a lot of folders and bots here. So I have created a lot of examples, bots. For this demo purposes, I will go into this. You can create, this will be root folder or bots folder will already be available for you. You can create a new subfolder with your name or any name you want to give it. And then from here, you can create a task bot. There is process, there is task bot, and there is a form. Now, for now, I will create a task bot. I'll tell you the difference later, but if time permits. But from here also you can create. So this option will create your bot under this folder here itself. But from here, if you go, then you have an option to choose your folders, whether you want it to create it under demos or some other subfolders or something like that. So let me click on create a task bot. As we do it in any general programming, we create hello world program. So I'll create a hello world bot. I can give a description. Bot for RMK College students. Okay, test bot. And it will reside in bot demos folder. I can change the folder as well, but let it be. As soon as I create it, I'll get an interface to create my bot. The name, it has taken name and it is highlighting it's a task bot. And I get list of available actions to choose from. But as I told, this is a demo bot or a test bot or a first bot. We will go with hello world. So I'll pull a message box. What I want to do is when I run this bot, it should greet me. So I'll say, welcome to RMK College. And here, this is the window title of the message. You can change this as well. Let me say RPA feed. Okay, you can change it to anything. It's just a title of your message. So as soon as I do this, my bot is ready to display a message. So let me run this. So remember, if I run this, it automatically saves. I don't need to save it, but it's a good practice. If you build a bot, you will not be building a one-liner code. You'll build a lot of lines. So it's always best practice to save, keep saving it. So let me save it and then run it. So it is deploying my bot on my computer, and it will just show me a message box now with my welcome message, because that's what we have coded our bot to do. For you, initially it will take a lot of time, because first time it will download all the dependencies, set up the environment and everything. As you can see here, I had given the title to this message box as RPA feed. It took that, and then the message that we have written, right? The text message, welcome to RPA. Welcome to RMK College. Close this, and bot execution successfully completed. So this was very basic bot. I wanted to show you how the interface looks like and how easy it is to build your bot. So similarly, you have n number of actions available here. If you want to extract some data from Excel sheet, you have a lot of Excel commands. All you have to do, drag and drop and configure them. So a lot of Excel, advanced Excel, basic Excel. If you want to read email, then we have Outlook, Microsoft Office 365 Outlook command. All you need to do is you should know which command or which action to use for achieving your work. We have database table. We can connect to SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle as a database. We can connect to third-party integration. We can connect to ChatGPT, right? Generative AI. We can connect to Vertex AI. We can connect to Azure OpenAI. Lot of actions inbuilt available. Still, if you don't find any action that is available and that you need, you can build your own custom actions also, right? So this system, you can lock your computer. You can create a bot to restart your computer or shut down your computer. All that is available. There is a lot available. 1 hour is very short time to cover each and everything. But if you are interested, I'll share you the link of my YouTube channel. I have already created videos on different actions. You can very well learn from them there. This is all about a basic bot, a very basic bot that displays you hello world or a welcome message. But you can create a very complex, lot of complex bots. I can show you one bot. So there was a bot, random email generator. For example, there was a need. One of my friend, they wanted to test 10,000 emails. So in order to test if their code is able to send email to those 10,000 IDs, they first need to create those 10,000 email IDs, because nobody will have that much email IDs handy with them. So there are a lot of websites which allow you to create temporary email IDs. So, but that was very tedious task. One of the developer had to sit and create manually by going to that website, clicking on certain buttons, and then generating email ID, and then copying and storing it in the text file. It was very monotonous activity. Whole day, entire 8 hours, if a person has to spend, he will not be able to still generate 10,000 records, 10,000 email IDs. So what I did is I created a bot for it. If you see here, the bot, what exactly this bot does, it will go to a website. So here I have kept a loop 10,000 times. So this bot will run 10,000 times, do the same action over and over, and it will at the last, it will generate a text file which will have 10,000 email IDs in that. So that text file easily can be passed to my friend, and then he can utilize it because it has a list of 10,000 email IDs to test. So that was one of the practical implementation of this RPA. I'm not sure whether this program will run now because I have modified some details. Let me still go ahead and try. And I'm not going to do it for 10,000. I'll just show it to you for 10 different records. So let me modify this setting here. So this is like commenting if you are aware of, if some of you might have some experience in coding, or somebody might have tried something. So right, there's a concept of commenting out code. So I had commented out this code because I want this code to run. Please bear with me if something fails because I'm not sure if this This is not the version that I was working on. So still I'll try to create it for, I'll try to show you guys if it works, then yeah, we are good. So let me go to the location where my text file is placed. Random email IDs. I'll just empty this file. Okay. I'll just delete this file and let my bot create it a fresh file. So we are good. We are good with the bot. I have included error handling. I have included steps. Steps are easy for navigation. So you can just, these are kind of a code blocks. Okay. Now this code, let's try for only 5. I'm not sure. I don't want to take much time here. So 5 will be quick. Okay. Let me run the bot. You will see how it actually does a work like a human would do. It will launch the web browser, then it will click certain actions to generate email IDs. Similar to actual human user. See, it is launching the website, it is clicking on new, then email ID is generated. It will copy that email ID to a text file, and it will keep on generating new for 5 times, because we have coded it to do for 5 times. Now you've got a gist of like how RPA bots work, right? Actually, like a human user. I'm not doing this. You should not be surprised. You can see my hands are here. Yep, I think it is doing more than 5 because I might have not commented the other piece. So let me temporarily pause this. Okay, and see the file. So as you can see here, the file is just generated 29/8, today's date and today's time. Let me see the file. Yeah. So as you can see, the bot did stop processing because I had coded it to run continuously and keep looking for some data. I forgot to comment out that part. But yeah, as you can see, bot started fetching the email ID at 11:40, 11:40, and then it completed the processing by 11:41, and it was able to extract these many email IDs. It is definitely more than 5 because somewhere I missed the condition. As I said, like this was developed in the past, so I had commented few codes. So let me stop this now because yeah, I wanted to show you this thing only. I'll not take time to rectify this now, but hope I wanted to show you the concept, like how exactly you can build a bot, RPA bot, and how it will actually mimic a human action and get the work done. So that is all about this hands-on. And if you want to try building some bots, I'll share you the list of resources also. You can take some courses from the academy, university, and you can start building your bot. I'll share the links how you can register to the community edition and get access to the community edition. Moving on to the next slides. So we have seen the overview of control room. That URL which I was showing you, the platform, it is known as control room. Then we built the first bot. It was a very simple message box. Yeah, but we still built a first bot. I show you the bot editor and few actions, and I show you a way how you can get access to community edition. What next? Now you must be wondering how exactly in production this system works. So I'll show you a small demo of actual production bot where the bot is trying to process certain invoice and put that data in the SAP. So as you see, right, bot is trying to log into the SAP as a human user would do. It logins to the SAP system, and then based on the instructions or how it is coded, it is trying to do certain actions. So imagine you are doing this repetitive work for 50 or 100 invoices. You have to log into SAP, update certain fields every now and then. How boring it is, right? So that kind of work you can build a bot for it, and bot can do it for you. So bot processed all the invoices within few minutes. If actual human user had to do, it will take some time, and also it's error prone also. Like while copy pasting data from one place to another, you might do some errors, but bot will not do because it is specifically designed or coded to pick certain data from certain places. And if the data is correct, a bot will not go wrong. Now, a lot of talks around AI, RPA, and everything. I'll share you a few of the learning resources. This is specifically for RPA because we had a deep dive session on RPA. So I believe you might be interested. This technology excites you and you are interested to explore more about this. So I'll share a few of the learning resources with you. So first is university.automationanywhere.com. You can note this down, take a screenshot of this. I will also share learning resources at the end of the session. So university.automationanywhere.com is a website. Maybe let me load this website, and here you can register. You can use your personal email ID and you can register to this website, and there are a lot of training and certifications available. Yeah, so this is the university.automationanywhere.com. Once you log in, you will see a different learning path, different courses. So if you go here, there are learning trails, there are courses. By role also, you can filter your courses. If you are specifically looking for a developer role, then you can go for those courses. Administrator, business user. If you are student and faculty, you have a different like it will cover all the basics. It will start from the foundation level. If you're new automation learner, you can, like, by these roles, by these category also, you can go and learn all is whatever is available for free. There are most of the content is free. Then certification I will talk later. But yeah, this is the Automation Anywhere University. Then community.automationanywhere.com is there you can post your questions while practicing bots, while learning certain concepts. If you have doubt, you can post. You can register yourself with the same email ID on this platform, and you can post your questions in the forum. So the experts, like who are most valuable pathfinders, MVPs, or non-MVPs also, who are contributing to the community, they will try to answer your queries. This link is for getting the community edition, and this link is my YouTube channel. So I have 100 plus videos on Automation 360, and I have a dedicated playlist also. So you can follow my channel, you can subscribe to the channel, and you can follow that learning playlist. You will get each and every concept. You can learn through videos also. Then certifications. As we were speaking, if you learn certain concept, their credentials are needed to validate your skills. So certification is one such option. So Automation Anywhere offers essential certification for students. Specifically, you guys can enroll for this. It is free of cost. Then we have advanced certification. Usually it is $80. Then we have master certification. So I have done all like both of these. Essential was not applicable for me. So I have done this. In order to do a master certification, you should first do advanced certification. So for you guys, it is essential certification is the one which you should start from. If you are able to find it easy, you want to directly jump on advanced certification, that is also fine. If you feel that you can pass the certification. So that was like for certification. Let me again go to that web page and click here. Certification overview. 3 certifications are available. This is kind of a certificate and badge you get once you clear your certifications. So all the information is available. How multiple it's a multiple choice questions. 60 questions will be there, 2 hours duration. Mode of exam is online, and passing is 80%, and you are allowed 2 attempts. So in first attempt you are not able to clear, you have one more attempt to clear the certification. And all the details are available here. The training, like you want to take certain courses, so that learning trail is also available. So this is just about the certifications and the badges. But if you want to learn about the certification content, right, then that is also available on university.automationanywhere.com. Now, coming to this last topic, I have covered introduction about AI, and I have covered deep dive into RPA space. So a mix of RPA plus AI. So that's the future. Now, RPA was just a rule-based work. right? It's a technology which help you to mimic human action based on rule-based work. But what if we want our bot to behave intelligently, some intelligence we want to apply to our software bot, then the AI comes into play. You can easily integrate you can develop models, you can train your models and call those models from your RPA bots. You can very well tie these technologies together. And that's where your software RPA bot becomes very powerful, because it now has a brain. RPA is like a body. Now it got its own brain as an AI. So that's how these two technologies go hand in hand. It is altogether a topic of a different webinar. It's a very vast topic, but I wanted to give you just a summary or just a deep dive into a future, right? In a future sense. So there are certain frameworks coming as APA also. So RPA was robotic process automation. APA is now agentic process automation. So RPA plus AI will you can create a lot of AI agents. So I create content on these also. You can follow my channel for more things. I think we are running short of time here. I'll quickly end this up and open the floor for Q&A. So you can connect with me, guys. This is my LinkedIn profile, and this is my YouTube channel, and this is my TopMate link. If any one of you want one-on-one session or one-on-one consultation related to your future aspirations or career guidance and anything like that related to RPA or AI technology, you can connect with me. So thank you so much.